Some people have decided to show their anger by taking to the streets despite restrictions placed on human movement by the government in Abuja environs over hunger emanating from COVID-19 lockdown in Abuja. Exactly 3 p.m. this afternoon, this group of people took to the streets in Gwagwalada protesting over what people are suffering since the lockdown began few days ago. They were chanting, "We have had enough and we cannot allow ourselves to be killed by hunger. Allow us to go out and get our daily food." This is a painful experience Nigerians are going through at the moment. As we all know, that ordinary Nigerian can barely survive any few days locked down. What is happening now in the country? It is desperately obvious that the lockdown is for the benefit of the country and our law-abiding citizens, but the lockdown is turning into a gigantic monster by the day as it kept on pushing a whooping number of Nigerians to bed with nothing in their stomach. As a matter of urgency, the government has to take drastic measures in providing little support for the common people of this country. Without that, the country may plunge into what I seriously doubt can be controlled, because we all know that the basic needs of the common man is the stomach, after which another need can be mentioned. Even the government cannot deny knowing the fact that a large number of our citizens depend deeply on what they earn on a daily basis to survive. How then are they expected to stay indoors for days without anything coming from their governments to help them in these hard times? If other countries are doing it, the Nigerian government is in a better position to do more, because it is no story that Nigeria is a country is blessed with enormous natural resources. So our citizens deserve a help in this time. Every person, every priest-loving Nigerian should lend their voice to the yearning of the poor masses so that their stomach needs can be satisfied, and then we can sleep with our 2 eyes closed. Bad luck may befall. So guys, recently we heard that the federal government has spent they've given 3.6 million people 20,000 naira within 2 days. We don't know where they shared it. We don't know the particular place. We don't know the yardstick in using to share the distance and how they counted the people, and that got them that figure, 3.6 million people. What they've not been doing now, that is what they just want to enforce on people. Of course, it's not as if Nigerians will not want to abide by this order. It is for the benefit of everybody, but you cannot just be playing ignorance that you don't know what is happening, because you are telling them, just like Lai Mohammed has said, that if Nigerians behave themselves, that in no time, maybe after the 2 weeks, everything will go back to normal. But if they don't, that it will be extended. And we don't know what they have put in place, because they have given us figures that they've shared money to so and so, then it is a yardstick, or it's an opportunity for them to start issuing orders just like that. They are just playing to the gallery, and they are lying. They know it that they are lying. The issue of electricity, the issue of daily needs is not there. Even if they have something to share, how are they going to do it that it will go around? Everybody will be partakers of those things that they are going to be sharing. It's going to be difficult. The issue of electricity, I don't know how they are going to do that. The issue of food, I don't know how they're going to do that. That some people will not collect double portion. Now they are copying what is being done in those countries that have structures. They don't have structures in place, and they want to do the same thing. They are only just to be issuing orders. Now we learn that they want to evacuate Nigerians in diaspora. That if since they are stuck, because they are hearing that people are evacuating their people, Nigeria government wants to do it so that they will say, oh yes, so they are really working to. You are doing all of this, you don't have structures in place, and meanwhile the Nigerians, they want to evacuate from other countries back to Nigeria. You are saying they are going to pay. You are going to pay for it. They are not going to evacuate you for free of charge. They will bring the plane, then you are going to pay for it. That is what they want to do. But I don't know if that is what other countries are doing. They will tell you, oh, what is it called, self-isolating, what is it called, lockdown, and what have you. People should just stay indoor. They're just bringing all those things that they know that it's not going to work here because they have not done the needful. They've not done the right thing. Everybody is now running etta doing fire brigade work. Why will people not flout this order? And that was exactly what happened in Warri. According to what we heard, the gentleman that the soldiers kid, he was going out to go and buy food, and that was when the whole thing started. It's everything is just in disarray, and they just want things to go normal. If you don't train your children very well, that is what you are going to get. You cannot have a responsible children. If you don't train them, if you just look the other way, you are not training them for better things, and you expect them to be law abiding or to be well behaved. It's not going to happen. And it is not only in that place. A lot of people have been complaining. On social media, we've been seeing a lot of people complaining here and there. They are pretending as if they don't know what has been happening, or they've not been hearing what people have been complaining about. Even they themselves know what the problem is. I don't know. Let us see how this whole thing will last and how the government is going to be responding. Even if you give people 20,000, what is 20,000 in the first place? It's unfortunate. Our government died since Buhari died. That's what somebody is saying here. We have been blinded, quieted, and bullied. Still, don't understand why Nigerians are so quiet over this mayhem going on in this country. Deception everywhere. God help us. The reason why Nigerians are still quiet is that their fellow Nigerians are the one that will come and intimidate them. What is your problem? Why are you shouting? Are you the only person? I think that is one of the things that's making Nigerians to be quiet at times. If I talk now, some people will come for me. No, it will not be as if, okay, hey, you can see now they are fighting themselves. It will be as if you are the one who is not, who is always antagonizing the government. Some people want to talk. They will say, oh, this day, why must you talk? I mean, why they themselves are suffering? They are suffering. They will first of all attack you before even the government will use all manner of things just to keep you short. Someone say, who is fooling who? Hunger virus activated. Oh, I don't tire for this our useless government. God go let waiting pass this virus and do all of them. Oh, these people were not among those that received 100 billion naira. Lai Mohammed, oh yeah, over to you. I know Mr. Lai Mohammed will be deaf and dumb to hear and ask about this. It is time for every Nigerian to come out and protest against our useless government who fake news claim to have disbursed money to our citizens. We have lying a government. I hope like Mohammed and Minister of Finance and Minister of Humanitarian Affairs are seeing this. Their lies and propaganda will not be condoned in this period of practicalities. Is sharing money to these people in Nasarawa state and lock people down. The government should know now that soon other states will join this protest. Old men in government, and yes, we don't even know what we are gaining from them. Their old age should have been a great advantage to us, but what do we see? It's a different ballgame entirely. My fellow brothers and sisters in Abuja, don't cause more harm, but tell the government your condition of living, please. It's lie, no street like this in Gwangwa. It's a lie, no street like this in Gwangwa ladder at all. Also na protest too. Your government please try, or our government please try to help people with food items. So Mr. Lai Mohammed, where is the 100 billion naira you share to who? To your people or animal? So unfortunate that our insensitive government is not painting the true picture of things globally. Our citizens fend for themselves with little or no government assistance. This is the proof. The people that they give all this empowerment, they are just selected people. At worst case scenario, they just gather their own party member, select few of them. They will tell you, oh, they have done this, they have done all manner of things. That is what has been playing out all this while. Give money to everybody and save yourself stress. Is today you want to start building your Momo infrastructure? Bad government has taken over Nigeria since before Oga Kono show face early this year. I concurred with this protest and attempt from the soldiers to shut the civilian. Then we must take also arms for self-defense. Some people will just be saying a lot of things on social media. I hope so. I hope Lai Mohammed said 100 billion have been disbursed to you poor people in the north. The truth has been told. Imo State needs the help most, but who will bail the cat? I have been begging this government to make use of BVN for peace to reign. They said they don't want to use BVN. I don't know why they want to do that, because they are all playing games. So guys, that is what is going on. The protest, and people say no, they can't continue in this in Gualada over hunger, protesting over hunger emanating from COVID-19. Of course, that is the way it goes, because how many, almost maybe almost 90% of people, get their income daily, and you are telling them to sit at home, giving order, you have to do this, you have to do that, you don't have to. It does not work that way. What have you put in place? The little ones they said they are sharing, is going into some of their party members and the politicians. So what are we talking about? Let's see how it goes. So guys, what do you think? Let's have your opinion.